Hello viewers, you are highly welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's tutorial today, we are going to be looking at this question on the board. But before the commencement of this solving, so if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, consider subscribing today. Hit on the bell icon so that you'll be notified anytime I upload the new content. Now quickly, let's look at this question. The question said, given that f of x equals to 1 plus 2x, and g of x, that is a function g of x equals to x plus 1, then the question they ask us to find is we should find the differential coefficient, that is dy dx of function of f multiplied by what? Function of g given here. So now, before we can get the derivative, so don't forget that this derivative, so we are now in what? Under calculus. So this is what? This is a differentiation. But before we can get the differential coefficient of these two functions, that is their product, what we need to do, we need to take their product, that is f of x multiplied by g of x. So now, to do that, this is what we are going to do. So we have f of x multiplied by g of x. So now, according to the question, you can see that the f of x is what? Is 1 plus 2x. So we have 1 plus 2x, then multiply by, because see, we have what? We have brackets here, so it's at the same time means what? Multiplication. Then we have g of x will be what? X plus 1. So now from here, the next thing to do is what? Is to open this bracket. We multiply this bracket by this. So let's say we want to take 1 here. I can take 1 and use to multiply the entire, x plus 1. Are you there? Then I take the second part of this, which is 2x. I can write it out like this: 2x, okay, into bracket x plus 1. Okay, so now from here, so the next thing is what? Is to open the bracket. 1 times x, we are going to have what? We are going to have x here, plus 1 times 1, we have what? We have 1. Plus, we open the bracket here, 2x times x, we have what? We have 2x squared. Then 2x times 1, we have what? Plus 2x. So now from here, let's try to combine this together by collecting the right hand and see what we are going to have. So we have 2x squared. But don't forget that this is what? This is f of x multiplied by g of x is what we have, right? Okay, so now x plus 2x, we want to collect the like term, x plus 2x. We can see x plus 2x is going to give us what? It's going to give us 3x. We are going to have 3x here. Then 2x squared, we have 2x squared here. Then you can see that this is what? This is plus here. So now the reason why I did it like this is because I want this the leading terms to be the one with the highest power of x, which is x squared. Okay, that's why I put 2x squared first. Then x plus 2x, we have 3x. Then the last one is 1, which is the constant time. I get it now. So from here, you can see that we have the product of these two functions to be what? To be 2x squared plus 3x plus 1. Are you following? And so from there, so the next thing we need to do now is we now take what? We now take the differential coefficient of what? Of f times g, that is the product. And the product is what we've already given here. This is what? This is 2x squared plus 3x plus 1. So therefore, you want to get the differential coefficients. So we're now going to get the differential coefficient of each of these terms. We have 2x squared plus d dx of what? Of 3x. Okay? Then plus d dx of what? Of 1. Okay? So now from here we have d dx of this, that is fg, is going to be the d dx, that is the differential coefficient of 2x squared, is going to be what? It's going to be 4x, because 2 times 2, we are going to be having 4x, okay? Then plus 3x, the differential coefficient of 3x is going to be what? It's going to be 3. And the differential coefficient of what? Of 1 is going to be 0. That is, whenever you differentiate what? You differentiate 0, you are going to have, you differentiate constant, so you are going to have what? You are going to have 0. So therefore, lastly we have d dx of f multiplied by g to be equals to what? 4x plus 3. And that is the solution to the problem we are given. Now, if you find this class very interesting, do not hesitate to hit on the subscribe button, hit on the bell icon so that you'll be notified anytime you upload a new content. Do not hesitate to share this to your learning colleagues. Bye.